Don't blink, it's your boy, and welcome to the Real Culture Show. You are doing well on this 14th September 2024. It is a beautiful day outside. It is a beautiful day every time. Just want to talk about a very weird subject. As you can tell, this is the first video of the day. We woke up about a couple hours ago. I try to upload clips. So long story short, there's this drama on TikTok, and you're like, holy shit, I'm here for it. And the question in the subject in question is sleep. And I know what you're saying. You look tired, dude. You look exhausted. But sleep is such a wonderful thing. There's been time last week, the week before, where I slept so much, and I'm like, why are you sleeping so much, Ink? What is going on with you? And of course, with the weight, I'm thinking maybe diabetes. But as long as I don't know that if I don't know that I have it, I don't think that I have it. And because I don't think that I have it, it doesn't affect me as much as if I did. Which is wrong of me to say, but that's the way I feel right now. See, sleep is this weird thing. I went to sleep this morning. It was like 10 o'clock because I had to do some clips, and I woke up at 1 p.m. I don't know if you're good in math, but that's 3 hours, and for some reason I didn't feel like I needed more. I didn't feel it. See, the thing is, you're gonna have an alarm clock, right? And this alarm clock is gonna ring. It's gonna say, "Hey, wake up, go to work," or "Hey, wake up, do something with your life," right? And your body has this internal clock, this biological clock that tell you you're very tired, you're very hungry, you're very thirsty, you have to pee, you have to go to the bathroom, right? And this clock, this biological sign, is supposed to tell you. And now we're doing a diet, and or dietitian are changing my eating habits, as the Seer Romo says. But you see, I'm in this position where all I have to do, and it's very simple, is listen to my body when it's hungry. My body's gonna tell me, "Hey, you're hungry, bro." I'll have a handful of nuts. Insert nuts pun over here. I give you permission. Why not? I'm in a good mood today, especially because we had a wonderful sunrise. I'm in a good mood. We got a good day of content yet. I'm gonna do a video of what we're doing about the music. I hope I don't get copyrighted. But yeah, so sleep is super weird, and there's not a normal rule for sleep. You're gonna have days that you're more tired, you're more emotionally tired, you're more physically tired, you're more mentally tired, right? You had a couple of days, you had a couple of tests, you were stressed, and then you want to go to sleep, and then you wake up and you're like, oh my god, that feels good. And the worst thing, and that's what I love about sleep, that's what I absolutely adore about sleep. There's gonna be time where you fall asleep and you'll sleep like 8-9 hours, and you wake up and you're still feeling tired. That's your body telling you, no, you need more sleep. And what dictate that? I had a person in a TikTok live yesterday. It was talking about how do you mention that? Oh yeah, the social, not the social construct, the construct of consciousness. So he was saying, if we're only skin, muscle, and bone, we're made of atom. What is the constitution of consciousness? And I was like, what a fucking douchebag. I'm very sensitive. I'm very annoyed by auditory pollution. Auditory pollution, that is, I fucking hate it. But see, the sleep is a perceived notion. How much sleep do I really need? And most people are gonna say 8 hours. Most people are gonna say 8 hours. Most people are gonna say, "Oh, you totally need 8 hours, Inky." And then when you ask why, you know what the answer you get? Well, everybody sleeps 8 hours, right? Are you everybody? Are you different? Is your physical constitution, is your mental constitution, is your emotional constitution is the same as everybody? Are you going to the same thing as everybody? Are you as fatigued as everybody? For example, an athlete, right, who constantly work out, an athlete that constantly do a physical effort. I'm filming the wall because usually I'm filming myself only, and I'm not used to the dual recording, but I do like it a lot. I do like it, and I get to remove it. Please stop swirling. And I'm cringe, I know. I don't give a fuck. See, the thing is, a athlete, and again, I'm not trying to put people down. I'm not trying to put people up. An athlete is, factually speaking, gonna make more effort than other people, and then you're gonna sleep 8 hours. I had my job, right, and my job was physical, but it was an athlete physical. I still get 8 hours of sleep, and then you realize that physically speaking, we need a certain amount of sleep. So when you talk about sleep, there's I think this video is amazing to do because there's nobody better to talk about. Uh, there's nothing better. Nobody better to talk about sleep. That's that guy that clearly lacks sleep, that clearly don't sleep enough. That's me. That's me. So you see, when you look at it factually, if you look at it biologically, you have a hour sleep. The sleep is actually a phenomenal. There's a lot of study for sleep. It's actually really interesting when you actually look at it. It's actually super interesting. So there's a time of day where your sleep is gonna be more optimal. So every single hours before midnight are gonna be better. Every hours of sleep where you're in total darkness is gonna be better. So, for example, super simple. You guys saw my nature corn. You guys saw the morning when I wake up. There's some light that goes into your apartment, which is okay. It's fine. If I'm getting 3 hours of that light in the apartment, those 3 hours sleep are of less quality than if I'm completely in the dark. um my eyes are making an effort to keep the light from waking me up because the body needs sleep. Then you'll have deep sleep, so normal sleep that you go in, deep sleep that you'll go out. You had a lot of different kind of sleep. Actually a super cool subject. You have lucid. The dream, when you're dreaming, are you spending more energy? Is it as good of a sleep and when you're not dreaming? But then you cannot stop yourself from dreaming, right? You don't want to. When you're having a nightmare, you're stressed, you're scared, it's scary, you're having a nightmare. There's a function response to it. I'm having a nightmare about being burned alive. Of course my body's gonna react as a way. Or even when you go to sleep, right? And this is something that happens to me a lot. I don't know if it's out of fear. I do it on a skateboard. You guys saw me, right? So when I'm gonna be sleeping, when I'm gonna be dreaming, I'm dreaming often about having a one a solid fall on the skateboard. And I had multiple incidents. I had a broken ankle. I had a bruising on the body. I had multiple accidents. I was hit by a car a couple of times too. Luckily, I live in a neighborhood that is very calm. So when I get hit by a car, it's not at 100 mil. It's not at 100 kilometers. At 30, it still hurt, but still, I'm alive, right? That's the important part. And when your body does that, you're afraid, right? So your body's responding. If your body's able to respond, are you in a deep sleep? And then you look at lucid dreaming, which is just totally different thing. Lucid dreaming is a dream that feels so real that you feel like you're in it. So if you saw the movie Inception, it's a really good way of introduction to lucid dreaming. So in Inception, you can go in people's dream and you can invent their dream and see what they are. And then when you're in their dream, you have access to their brain, right? So in the movie, there's a couple of things that the main character, which is Leo DiCaprio, and Ellen Page. I don't remember if it's Ellen Page or Elliot Page. Pretty sure it's Ellen back then. If I'm dead naming somebody, it's not out of cruelty. And you see in the movie, and he has some ways to show that he's in a dream. Sleeping is phenomenal. I spent so many years sleeping as little as 6 hours, and there's a part of me that she's a good singer, huh? She's a very good singer. There's so many years that I spent. I didn't sleep. When I start working at PCT, which is the company I was working for 7 years. You guys are tired of me saying this, right? Yeah. When I used to sleep, when I start sleeping, I was doing the best thing, the best fucking thing. For whatever. Okay. So if I'm being completely honest, before that I spent a year not working, and it was very physical, and I was very fat in the day. A bit fatter than I am now, or the same level, I don't know. And I used to get really tired. So what I would do is I would sleep from 4, which I did with the hour. I come back, take a shower, 5 o'clock, go to sleep. 9 o'clock, you wake up. At 9 o'clock, when you wake up, you stay asleep till 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then you sleep until your alarm wakes you up at 6:30. And I don't think I've ever had that good of a sleep. I don't think I ever been able to get that sleep pattern back. And it's weird because when you go to sleep, the first hours is normal sleep, and then you go into deep sleep, which is the fact that you're recovering. In 3 hours, and groups of 3 hours, you're not getting that. And I know a person personally that what they do is they'll have 7 or 8 power nap per day. So they'll have 7 or 8 power nap of 30 minutes each, which makes them sleep at least 4 hours a day. And I'm seeing them and they have a lot of energy. They're in a good mood. Now, at long term, is it worth it? At long term, is it dangerous? Possibly, but it's working right now. So, yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Anywho, I'm not gonna video. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.